In the heart of the city where the lights shine bright, soulful melodies fill the air tonight. From the streets to the stage, we groove as one.
Yes, we're back. It's the Triple A's plus Miss M. Say hello, beautiful. You
Hello,
beautiful queen.
beautiful.
Hello. How's it going? Hi, Miss Maureen. Thank you for sitting in with us.
Hey, Katie.
All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Today we're going to do a little bit of food. We're going to the Greek Isles, but I'll let Miss Momo take you through it. Go ahead.
Well, we've been going on a food tour, and this is a place that I've always wanted to visit, and it is on my agenda within the next couple of years. I love Greek food. Greek food goes back almost 4,000 years. There's a huge history in Greek food. It's very, very Mediterranean, very healthy diet, actually. The staples are olives, olive oil, honey. They use a lot of grains, and lamb. Lamb is really big also in Greece. I have a little short video to explain a little bit more about the history and everything.
To Greece, land of ancient myths, sun-kissed islands, and food so delicious, it's practically legendary. Today, we're diving fork first into the most iconic Greek dishes and the surprising history behind them. Whether you're a foodie, a traveler, or just hungry, this journey will give you a whole new appreciation for Greek cuisine. First up, moussaka, the queen of Greek comfort food. Think lasagna, but swap the pasta for silky eggplant, spiced ground meat, and a fluffy bechamel crown. While moussaka is beloved today, its story begins far away. Eggplants arrived in Greece during the Middle Ages, likely from the Middle East. But the dish we know today, that's surprisingly modern. In the early 20th century, Greek chef Nikolaos Tselementes revamped traditional recipes to appeal to European tastes. He added the creamy bechamel, creating the layered masterpiece now served in homes and tavernas across Greece. So while it looks ancient, moussaka is actually a culinary remix, proof that even the most traditional dishes evolve over time. Next, Greece's most famous street foods, souvlaki and gyros. Souvlaki, skewers of marinated grilled meat, dates back to ancient Greece. Archaeologists even found grilling skewers from the 17th century BCE. So yes, your vacation lunch has been enjoyed for over 3,000 years. Gyros, on the other hand, have a more modern twist. Inspired by Middle Eastern doner and shawarma, gyros didn't become popular in Greece until the 1920s, when refugees from Asia Minor brought new flavors and cooking styles. Whether wrapped in warm pita or enjoyed skewer style, these dishes show how Greek cuisine blends ancient traditions with immigrant influences. You can't talk about Greek food without mentioning feta cheese, salty, crumbly, and absolutely essential. Feta has been produced in Greece for thousands of years. Homer even referenced cheese made from sheep and goat's milk in the Odyssey. What makes feta special is not just the taste, but the method. Aged in brine, made traditionally with sheep's milk and protected by European law as a product that can only come from Greece. It's more than a cheese, it's a national treasure. The world knows it as Greek salad, but here, it's simply horiatiki, the salad of the villages. Surprisingly, the Greek salad is not ancient. Tomatoes didn't arrive in Greece until the 19th century. The salad took shape in the 20th century, combining seasonal vegetables, creamy feta, and a generous drizzle of olive oil. It's simple, fresh, and proof that sometimes the best dishes don't need a long history, just great ingredients. Few dishes say Greek islands like grilled octopus, tender, smoky, and kissed by the sea breeze. Ancient Greeks were passionate fishermen and cooked octopus much the same way we enjoy it today. Traditional preparation includes hanging it in the sun to tenderize, then grilling it with vinegar and olive oil. The technique hasn't changed in centuries. One bite, and you'll understand why octopus has survived as a Greek classic for millennia. This creamy cucumber yogurt dip is Greece's refreshing gift to the world. Tzatziki. Its origins trace back to the Ottoman Empire and even earlier Persian yogurt sauces. Over time, Greece adapted the recipe using strained Greek yogurt, a thicker Tangier version. Tzatziki is the perfect example of how regional influences blend into something uniquely Greek. Baklava, crispy layers of phyllo, nuts, and honey. But who invented it? Depending on who you ask, the answer is Greece, Turkey, or even Central Asia. What we do know is that ancient Greeks made early versions of layered pastries using walnuts and honey. Later, Ottoman chefs refined the use of thin phyllo dough, creating the dessert we know today. Regardless of origin, baklava is a delicious symbol of the Eastern Mediterranean's shared culinary heritage. Dolmades, grape leaves stuffed with rice or meat, are tiny packages of flavor. Their history spans empires. Ancient Greeks stuffed fig leaves with cheese and herbs, while the Ottomans popularized grape leaf versions. Today, families across Greece have their own variations, passed down through generations. Dolmades show how food travels across borders, changing just enough to feel like home. And of course, Greece isn't just about food. It's about drinks that bring people together. Greek coffee, brewed finely ground and unfiltered, originated from Ottoman brewing methods. It is strong, aromatic, and best enjoyed slowly. Ouzo, the anise-flavored spirit, became popular in the 19th century. It's typically served with mezze and good conversation. Together, they're essential parts of Greek hospitality. From ancient skewers and age-old cheeses to modern classics and sweet pastries shaped by empires, Greek cuisine is a journey through time. Every dish tells a story of people, migration, imagination, and love for good food. So next time you sit down to enjoy a Greek meal, remember, you're not just tasting flavors, you're tasting history. Thanks for joining this delicious adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe.
Delicious.
So
Starting us off ready to eat.
my relationship with Greek food goes deep. I was a server in a family Greek restaurant for about 13 years. And the owner, bless his heart, Spiros, typical Greek man, but he was like a grumpy old teddy bear, and he loved me and I loved him. And he taught me how to make a lot of those dishes, and he shared his family recipes with me. So that just kind of warmed my heart. Well, he passed away a few years ago, but that's just very comforting to me to watch that. And I promised him that I would go and visit the Greek Isles.
Better get there while they still there.
Right?
I'm just saying, stuff is warming up. But it looks so delicious. And a lot of our providers at the hospital, mainly, we get a lot of people from that region, and they always at Christmas time or the holidays bring out big boxes and different kinds of baklava and different, fresh. Sometimes their families will make them, and they're always so good. And I've had a lot of different kinds, and the like Turkish chocolate and stuff like that. It's great.
See, and I got to call Katie out. She sounds like my father-in-law. I will not eat octopus. Calamari is as far as I go, but I never eat the breaded mini squids. Hate to break it to you, Katie. If you're eating calamari, you're eating octopus.
I don't eat none of it.
You don't like any of it?
No, I don't mess around. But I used to have a teacher, not a professor. In the 7th grade, he used to eat octopus and crackers in front of the class, and we was just like totally grossed out. And but now I realize it's such a culinary delight, but I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't have the teeth for it. I'm just saying. some, you get that thing where you get that size stupid tooth, and they say $78 to pull it, or 1,500 to save it. You like, I think it's gonna get pulled. Anyway,
I
I
heard that.
was told that some people put octopus in the washing machine to tenderize it.
Okay, I never heard that.
so
So
I
that
won't be eating at their house.
Heat it up against the agitator, so it'll make tenderize it.
I
Okay.
never heard that one, but
I have. Mhm.
I believe a mess like that. That's like somebody soaking greens in the bathtub in the Black community. We ain't gonna be able to do it.
The best tri-tip I've had in brisket was soaked in a bathtub.
Hey,
If you
Jazzy
don't know,
Renee, good to see ya.
Mhm.
if you don't know about it, anything tastes good. As long as I don't know the how you made it.
Yeah, as
Look.
long as the washing machine is clean.
The only thing I couldn't eat, even though it was breaded and fried, because I knew what it was, I finally tried to eat some frog legs in New Orleans. Woo!
Mhm.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I couldn't
I can't
finish.
do it.
I like it.
My grandma, when I was a kid, she used to, we traumatized. So now when we get food at her house, we got to ask questions. And she's 93 now, not doing a lot of cooking. But anyway, one time she had this best beef sandwich ever. It was so delicious. And I remember walking down the hill home, and I came back the next day and I was like, Grandma, I need one of them knife and fork sandwiches you got with that gravy on it. She said, I didn't know you like cow tongue like that. What? Me and my cousin Myra was like, "Oh heck no!" We was like, "You just can't be trusted, lady. You're done."
Well, in Mexico, they eat
It's
tongue a lot.
delicious.
The thing about tongue, though, is, I mean, when you first start eating it, it tastes good. But after a while, it actually tastes like a tongue.
I don't know what that means, but I only had it that one time, and I ate pig snout and pig ears and feet and all that back in the day, but I don't anymore.
Pickled pig's feet.
Oh, we used to love that and sardines. It's just crazy how all these things come together. And once again, it's because we are a melting pot. They had people over there melting in on their stuff. Then they brought it over here. We remelted it. Now you got the gyro around the corner with the big five thing. Look like you cutting the meat off of it.
But people say they won't eat any tongue, Jazzy and Katie. But when you're kissing, you eat tongue, and so that's what it tastes like.
Andrea,
That's
let's
what it
mute
tastes
her
Miss
like.
Andrea,
mic.
you a
Mute her
nasty old
mic.
lady.
Mute her mic.
It's always the older
Don't be
ones.
muting me, August. That's what it tastes like, a tongue. That's what
But
it
it was
wasn't
so
me.
delicious and
tongue.
tender.
That was not August.
That
But
was
we're going to
me.
go ahead and move on to the next video.
Look at that, Coach.
All right, check this out. This is ouzo, and it is the drink of Greece. All right, so as you can see, 42%. It's a strong drink. So we're gonna pour it in this glass to show you what it looks like. It looks like sort of your typical vodka or any sort of neutral alcohol, but it's actually infused with anise. And this is not really a party drink. This is more for sitting down, having a meze or mezes, different types of food to pick at. It is very strong as it is, something that drop my ice. Nice chunk of ice here that will fit into our little ouzo cup. And something you're gonna start to see, even with a little bit of ice in there, ouzo and other drinks that are based in anise, such as rakı in Turkey or arak in Iraq, or also anisados in Spain, is they will start to turn white. With a little bit of ice and also some water, it really basically becomes opaque. It looks like milk. And as you can imagine, it's got that typical sort of licoricey anise or fennel type flavor to it. But why does it turn white? Why does it go opaque? That's the age-old question about anise-based drinks. There's some sort of chemical reaction happening because of the essential oils in anise. They actually are soluble in alcohol. They won't demonstrate themselves. You can't see it. but they're not soluble in water. And so once the water content gets up to a certain level, it starts to manifest in this white look. All right, so obviously this dilutes it a little bit too, so it's not your 42% strong alcohol that you're having at lunch, but it's just something nice to sip on to contrast a bit of the saltiness that we have going on here. Greek dolma, rice inside, grape leaf on the outside, and a bit of tzatziki to go with it. So let's try it with a bit of halloumi. So good. This is one of my favorite cheeses. So we're going to dig into a little bit of this fish here, a little bit of olive oil. That is so good. They give us this whole bottle, which I'm not going to finish, but I will bring it with me. One little tip, if you love espresso martinis like me, you can actually make a drink with ouzo, orraca, or one of these anise-based drinks. Espresso, coffee liqueur, and it gives it just this nice touch. It's a unique botanical version of one of the most popular coffee cocktails out there. But today we're just going to have it as it is, on its own. This right here is actually one of the oldest Ottoman era coffee houses that opened in 1885. But they no longer serve coffee. They serve ouzo, some snacks, and other drinks, of course. It's a popular corner. What I love about this place too is that it hasn't changed all that much since it opened around 150 years ago. So they've actually they have to preserve a lot of the architectural and design elements. And how does that link back to ouzo? Well, actually, this drink is protected by the EU as a Greek product. So it does have the PDO, the protected designation of origin, because it's so special to the Greeks. Let's get some more halloumi. All right, so I normally wouldn't do this, but I just picked up a frappe. Thank you so much. And we were just talking about espresso martinis, so I thought I got a little bit of ouzo left from lunch, and I wanted to see how it would combine here on the streets of Thessaloniki. So a little splash, right? We're not trying to get drunk here. Already smells like a nice anise candy. Do a little swirl. Now, it's not exactly an espresso martini, otherwise we would have to shake it, but it does have a really nice foam. That's so good. Fun fact, we are right now just in front of Ataturk's house. He was the founder of the Republic of Turkey, and he was born right here in Thessaloniki back when it was the Ottoman Empire. So, a little espresso martini, or we should call it the frappe ouzo martini. Cheers. Nice for on the go.
Oh, buzz ball, some cut water.
Right. Ouzo is no joke. It is
I'll
no
be
joke.
oozing. Hey, as soon as you give me a drink, hey.
You do that before the drink.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna go down. I ain't going to jail in Greece. Come on, ouzo, and now I'm here.
I never had it.
It's kind of cool though. 42%. Woo!
Yeah.
But
it's
yeah,
no joke.
yeah, Jazzy, 1885. That's a long time to have that corner spot.
That bring new meaning to ain't nobody moving in here.
Right?
We staying here. We at the same place y'all was the last time y'all was here. I love those places though, because they always bring character and stories and always some cool people in there to talk to.
Yeah.
And I like that they mentioned it's great with food and conversation. My favorite thing, food, conversation, and drinks.
Yep.
Andrea, so Miss Andrea has a funny voice. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Aw, sweet dreams, my babies.
That little stinker. That little stinker.
That little stinker. That was so cute. That was so cute.
Oh, guys. Had mom food.
Mhm.
Okay. On the
Eat
other side of
tacos.
that, What's that, Andrea?
I said eating tacos, a cat and a baby.
Eating tacos.
Exactly. And then go hide it when mom come in
Mm-hmm.
under the blankie. But anyway, we're going to move on into a movie section. For 2026, Spider-Man is definitely coming up, but there's a couple of it. But I'm going to show you a couple that are going on. Definitely, we want to highlight Spider-Man, and then we'll go into Anitra's special. So let's see this one real quickly.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. I have something to tell you that's gonna sound crazy. But it's the truth.
You're the Spider-Man.
Can't tell anybody about this. You gotta keep it a secret.
Okay.
Thank you.
Everybody good? Yeah, Spider-Man! We used to know each other. We were together. But something bad was gonna happen.
Me.
And the only way to stop it was to do the hard thing.
You're gonna forget who I am.
What?
What are you talking about? I'm gonna come and find you. And I'll explain everything. You better. I love you. I love. Just wait and tell me when you see me again.
My name is Peter Parker, and I would like a coffee.
Is there anything else?
Maybe I'll never read this to you.
No.
Maybe I'm just writing this for me. And maybe that's my responsibility, to live alone with the truth. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
We're faced with a threat that can be anyone.
You sure you want to do this, Scorpion?
You think I'm Scorpion?
Talk to Banner?
No, Banner. Only Hulk.
I'm sorry, but you're in danger. What? I promised you that I would keep you safe. Please, you just have to trust me. Come on.
Fine.
You're the only one who can sense it.
Hey, can we do this one at a time, please?
You're the only one who can defeat it.
The Spidey Tracker app says that Spider-Man is in the direct vicinity.
Oh, yeah? No way, that's crazy.
Show me. Show me. What do you want, Miss Hagen?
I want my life back.
I know you. You're famous.
It's a tragedy what they did to him.
Boo.
I'd like to volunteer for human trials.
This isn't cosmetic surgery.
Even if it kills me, I'll be better off than I am now. I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay. I feel great, actually.
I have no idea what side effects you'll have or how to treat them.
Sir, the seatbelt sign is on.
We're in unknown territory.
What's happening to me?
If you're harboring feelings of anger, you need to let them go.
You want to know how I feel? The people I trusted betrayed me. The justice system failed me. They stole my career, my money, my life. I'm a monster.
I have no idea who you are.
And that's Clayface. Make sure you get out there and try to see them. These are upcoming.
Not
Go
We're
ahead.
going to
Y'all-
see, we're going to see Spider-Man tomorrow. I'm excited.
Great. Jazzy, what you said? Somebody read Jazzy.
She said, "Hold up. Did he just use that neutralizer from Men in Black to wipe her memory?"
They crossing over in movies.
I believe so, Jazzy. I believe so.
You find out there's Spider-Man up to no good or Clayface.
Andrea says she loves Spider-Man.
I love
Well,
movies.
I hope you guys are enjoying the movies. If you haven't done so, like and subscribe. Take a sip, and guess what? We're going into another one, but this one is going to require a bit of deep dive. So I'm not going to have Anitra set it up. Let's watch it and see what happens from there. What do you say, Anitra? Should we set it up or just let
All
it
I'm
play?
going to
and then
say
come
is
back?
just pay attention and we'll talk about it on the other side.
That sounds like a plan. So let's pay attention. All right, you guys ready? Let's go.
Pardon me, I don't mean to stare, but I think I know you.
Claire?
I'm trying to find out the history of the blonde you've brought along.
She's a girl from Chicago I used to know.
Princess from Chicago.
Things aren't always what they seem.
I'll be damned. Lots of people pass all the time.
It's easy for a Negro to pass for white. I'm not sure it'd be so simple for a white person to pass for color.
So you haven't ever thought to?
What?
You ever thought of passing?
No, why should I? I have everything I've ever wanted.
This is my husband, John Bellew.
Does he?
No?
You dislike Negroes, Mr. Bellew?
No, not at all. I hate them.
Isn't she extraordinarily beautiful?
I suppose.
Your life is perfect.
Have you ever thought of what you'd do if John found out?
I do what I want more than anything right now. I come up here to live. With you.
You think they'd be satisfied being white?
Who's satisfied being anything?
We're all of us passing for something or other. Aren't we?
I watched it several times, about 3 times. It's on Netflix. It is a 2021 film, if you didn't see it. And I love the cinematic stuff they did with the black and white. And just talked about how the one girl, she would pass when she needed to, sometimes to get out the hot city. The other one, she lived as white in New York City. And the other one was married to a doctor. And I won't tell all the details, but I'll say this. It's interesting as you watch one of them navigate it from the black side, and then the other one who's passing and how she feels about the internal conflict you can see her going through as she does it for the privilege that white people are afforded, especially during that time. And whether we know it or not, our Pope's family did the same thing, our current Pope. 2 generations after that, he is now a Pope. When they came, they were black down south. When they came up here, they registered as white and they started passing. He goes in Chicago and 2 generations later, he's the Pope. If he stays black, does that happen? Just questions to ask. I'm not trying to go too deep on a Saturday. I'm just saying. So I love the movie. It leaves you kind of rooting for and sad and all kinds of emotion at the same time. What do y'all think about people passing as another
Well,
race?
I tell you what, part of my family back in the day did pass. Both my grandparents on my biological father's side were mixed. They were both light skinned. Either one of them could have passed, but my grandfather had brothers and sisters, some of whom were browner and some of whom were light as he was. And one of his brothers did go to Chicago to pass, but it was to have opportunities to get jobs and to be able to support his family down south. And the sad part about that is that he could not have his family with him. He would have to go home to visit his family because his wife was brown, his children were brown, but he did separate himself and pass, but it was for financial reasons. So there were so many different reasons why people would choose to pass, but in my family history, I know that a lot of it was financial.
Most of it, I can see it being financial, because of the privilege. You can get a job, you can get treated as equal, even if you have to do it and leave your family and send them money back so they could survive. And sometimes, like they said, we put on masks all the time. I think about the movie, one of my favorite movies of all time, Imitation of Life, with Lana Turner, the Lana Turner version. And when her daughter, who looks like Sarah Jane, and she keeps showing up ruining her life because they find out she's black when her mama show up. They think she's the nanny, but
Imitation of Life.
I love it. And there's an old one too beyond that one. But my favorite, one of my most memorable scenes in that movie is when she says, "How do you tell your daughter she was born to be, abused, to be disliked, to be marginalized?" While she's trying to navigate that, and she loved her so much, but she couldn't love her too much because she would destroy her life, because then they would know she was black. And I hate that people even had to make those decisions. And that's why that's not the only reason I like that movie. It's a great piece of cinematic photography, or whatever you call it. And I really loved it. And the storyline, I loved it in the sense of how it evoked emotion in me, not in the sense of, oh, it was a great film like that. But I think, and it's not that long. It's worth watching. It's very interesting.
So as you indicated that it is cinematic, they call that Da Vinci. They take a regular colored film and they make it black and white to bring out, because it makes you have to dig deep to watch it and not so much look at the colorization of the trees and the buildings. It really makes you focus. So that was a good one. Andrea, anything about passing?
Well, the only thing it makes me think is that's why I say they hate us based on the color of our skin and the texture of our hair, and it makes no sense.
I hear you. I hear you.
I understand that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Andrea is going to make us, we go deep, then we got to come back out. And here we go.
Sorry, y'all.
We gonna play that twice. Oh, Andrea, I tell you, that
you and your
was
little
cute.
So cute. So
Absolutely.
cute.
That was so cute.
We are at the bottom of the hour of 3:34. Now we go into our sports segment of this. We talked about food. We had drinks that we talked about, but now, and we did movies. So let's talk about sports and what's been going on out there. We heard about Miss Serena Williams taking center court. Did you guys hear about that? Did you see her?
Tell me more. Tell me more.
All right, so I'm just going to play this quick video.
Who would have thought it?
moment there.
That's amazing that she's able to come back and do her thing back on the court. How you guys feel about it?
She looks great. She looks great. I have to confess, I missed because she came back. Was it Wimbledon?
Yes.
The first
so.
instance of her coming back, and I missed her playing, but I did watch the replay, and she looks great. She really looks good.
She's definitely a movement.
And
She's
she
a movement by herself, and I'm sure she got on her headphones. Busted on the beat.
And she
They get
looks
y'all hyped up.
great
And she's so
in her
strong. And her age, she is in top shape.
Yeah.
And all the medical problems she had with the babies and stuff, she's doing great. And she looks good.
She looks really good. She looks healthy.
Mm-hmm.
She looks healthy. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Andrea.
I said, and she looks good in her designer dresses too.
Absolutely. Definitely. She does bring the heat with that. But also, we do have another one. Did you guys hear about the NBA? Mr. LeBron James. We'll talk about it on the other side.
Breaking news, LeBron James has made his decision.
6'9" from St. Vincent, St. Mary's, number 23, LeBron
James, like a locomotive. The best coast-to-coast player in the history of the NBA.
James! Oh, LeBron James!
Quick first step, reverse. Get it ahead for James. For the tie. It's good. Lead to LeBron. The takeoff and the jam. James hammers it home.
How old is he?
LeBrizzle.
He's 40, at least 40,
Yeah.
right?
He's in the
42,
40s.
I think.
Well,
Yeah, LeBron.
here's my thing about Mr. LeBron. Now, this might be controversial, but off the court, I support him. He's phenomenal in all of his causes and everything he does. But I'm sorry, he's a ring chaser. He's always chasing to have this stacked team or that stacked team. I want to see him do it on his own, organically, not taken away from any of his greatness, because he's a great basketball player. I just don't like the way it seems like he chases rings. I don't like it. I don't respect it. Sorry.
Well, I hear you, but I'm going to come back with some heat on that as far as LeBron goes. At the age he is, most players would have already tapped out. So I'm definitely looking at his talent. And I do understand what you're saying about chasing the ring. But if that's what is going to motivate you and keep you moving, my hat gets tilted to that brother. He's going to the 76ers, for those of you that may not be aware. But nevertheless, yes, you do have the starting four, which is usually the starting five, but they got big names now because they have player Jaylen Brown coming from the Celtics. You have Embiid and also Maxey still there. And now to add LeBron to that mix, they feel that that's a champion team. But guess what? They can't play for 42 minutes.
Right.
And you need a bench. So talk back to me about the bench.
So I'm with Momo a little bit. I'm gonna support you, Mo, because I get what he's trying to do. But when you running around with teams, when you start doing that, go and get you one. We're gonna give you one more platinum track and bump, rap, and ball. You're gonna give it back. So you got one more time, LeBron. Go on and do what you got to do. Then we're gonna get you a podcast so you could talk about this with Stephen A. or somebody.
Oh,
Okay,
no,
because
not
we gotta make
Stephen
sure.
A. Ooh, not Stephen
I
Wait a
wanted
minute.
to.
Wait a minute. You got to understand. You got the Warriors out there chasing. You got the Spurs still looking for that
Hey,
ring.
no, honey. Steph been with the Warrior fan right here. Steph been on the same team from draft
She said
now.
warrior.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I'm
Warrior.
not saying no to that, but I'm saying chasing the ring. You have the Warriors about to come out. You have the Spurs. Hear me, that LeBron and the 76ers going to have to come up against. I mean, the Eastern Conference is looking nasty right now.
I'm gonna have to give
However,
y'all the Knicks too. I'm gonna have to get the Knicks they
oh
props.
yeah, absolutely. I'm a Knicks fan,
I
but I was
know.
trying to like downplay it, you know.
Uh-huh.
I think it
I had to
gets
pull it on out.
boring. I think it gets boring staying with the same team, just like living in the same house all your life.
Have
I
you
wonder
ever
why
watched the
people saying
Warriors
that.
play?
Yeah, but I still think that it's good to move around. I'm a
No,
move around. I'm the one.
No,
no.
we got loyalty
More
inside our
amount
DNA.
of time. I think I moved 3
Ever
times.
since the Colts stuck out of Baltimore, even though they get on my nerves, I'm still gonna support them.
You hear me?
Jalen Brunson, don't listen to Andrea. Stay your tail right there in New York, okay?
I think you can. Everybody is different.
What if you get on the press conference and be like, yes, there was a lady on the podcast, Triple A plus M. She told me I can't do it, so
Oh,
I'm
you,
out.
Move around.
you picked
You
a
move
good one,
around all
August.
the
This brought
time,
the
Anita.
energy out.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
move
right.
Yeah, well, I pay enough attention.
Well, I got another one that I'm about to make sure you go with. Let's give it up to Lady Osaka. Let's go.
Yes, Naomi Osaka's Wimbledon outfit was inspired by her Japanese heritage, but did you hear the part about the recycled wedding dresses or the iconic film character that inspired the look? Naomi Osaka has become the player that every tennis fan wants to see, not just because of her incredible skills, but also because of her very intentional styling. So it made perfect sense that she would collaborate with Tokyo-based designer Hana Yagi on this look. I spoke to the designer, who's known for recycling and reworking discarded wedding dresses, which of course are most often white, which made it even easier for them to meet the all-white Wimbledon rules. Yagi told me she felt so grateful to create a piece that felt so close to her own work. And she explained that Osaka's outfit was created from a vintage white bridal kimono, obi belts, elements of vintage wedding dresses, and pleated tulle. Osaka's creative collaborator, Marty Harper, told me that the resulting look was also inspired by one of her favorite films, 2003's Kill Bill Volume 1, specifically the brilliant Lucy Liu as Oren Ishii. Harper also styled Osaka's hair, and I instantly fell in love with these beautiful Kanzashi hair ornaments, which he found on a trip to Japan. The finishing touches were those gorgeous Mikimoto pearls, makeup by Lake Sanu, and nails by Angel Mylin. In these stunning images by Sebastian Arriagada for British Vogue, Osaka looks like she's ready to play the role of a lifetime on her own film set. She's tranquil, ethereal, but also there is this brooding, quiet strength that tells me she's here to make history and play some amazing tennis. What do you think?
very beautiful.
Ain't nothing wrong with being fly while you're doing it.
You
Let
ain't
me tell you.
Peacock.
And she won, okay? She hit the court with that and she won. So, I mean, yes, her fashion trend is fierce. Talk back to me.
Yes.
Barry's
I like what they're
comment
saying.
there. Love Naomi for calling out the reality of high functioning depression in adults. That is
There's a lot.
something, full
There's a big deal.
disclosure, I can relate to. You know, when you don't have a choice, you're dealing with depression, but you have people that depend on you, you have stuff that you have to do. So I can relate to that. And she wears it well, you know, and I love that she brings that out and into the forefront and lets people know she's just beautiful inside and out to me.
When I work with children, I work with children quite a bit in mental health, and I tell them all the time, look here, you, especially adolescents, you about to be 18, 19 in a couple of years. In a minute, you're going to have to be sad and go to work. Because they're like, well, why are you here? Somebody died or this, or you're not feeling good. I said, because I have responsibilities. And I have to do what I have to do, or I don't eat, or I don't have my rent. So you got to do what you got to do. But there's a lot of functional depressed people out there, and they're the happiest people you know.
Yeah, we're going to do a deep dive into high functioning depression. It's something that we definitely need to call out and just let people know it's okay. It is okay because we understand. Andrea, did you want to say anything before I go on to the next video?
Well, there's a whole bunch of crazy people walking around and working and doing everything. So, you know, hey, I'm out here.
Ditto. Ditto. I'm out here too with you. All right. I feel you. I feel you. But with that said, I'm a transition. We're going over to. Could you guys tell me this one?
was after you played Alex Yale in Dubai last year. You basically kind of credited her for kind of growing the demographic of tennis in other country. I'm just curious, what's it like to see someone like that grow the game of tennis in the Philippines, where it's not tennis is really hasn't had much of a history there?
No, I think it's so great for the sport and great for all the players. Like, obviously she's the one leading the charge in that region, but I think it opens up new eyes. I mean, I've had, after my match, I played her in Dubai, a couple, or well, really a bunch of Filipinos came to support me just because of my comments after the match towards Alex, and I thought that was super cool. And I think that's just so great that one player can really bridge the gap between like a sport and a nation that maybe hadn't had that representation before. And I think, you know, what she, and just, I mean, she's an easy person to be a fan of too, but I don't know, I love playing in environments like that. I had so much fun in Dubai, and would definitely, you know, like to play in another environment against her. Because even though if they're not rooting for you, it's still like so fun, and makes me feel like you're playing at a, I don't know, like a basketball, like with the World Cup a little bit. And I think that's cool.
So guys, they're trying to put the Philippines on the map. How you feel about that? I like that she did call it out. She gave the props to the young lady, try to, you know, she was playing in their arena, and she still gave them homage that you're doing that. You're, you know, blazing the trail for your country.
I think it's a good idea. Why not?
Yeah.
I love Filipino people, and I love their food.
My daughter-in-law is Filipino.
Oh, I love me some pancit and some lumpia. I got some pancit ordered now. And they're nice people, and they're very smart, and I work with them a lot. I got a couple friends and met a lot, you know, in a very good, tight community. When they're pretty good people.
I think it would be a better world if we could accept people for who they are, no matter where they come from, because it's actually a small world. I've walked around this
It really is.
this world, and I've heard people say Andrea, and I'm like, who is that calling me? And I know they know me because they can pronounce my name.
That makes sense. Here's another fierce one that's on the track and is about to
And Peter White is going to Gary Richardson in lane 5. White and Richardson. For the second fastest time in the world this year.
That's one of my favorite events. I love watching track. I love it.
track and field. Absolutely.
So
So Andre, you had anything to say about it?
Well, Sha'Carri Richardson, that was her third U.S. national championship for the 100 and 200 meters. She just made record of 10.77 seconds and 10.77 seconds, matching her second fastest time in the world this season. I like her. I love track and field. My son David ran track and field.
I love it. I love it. Wow. These are people that we have to look out for and watch. Go ahead, Mo.
No, I was just going to say, yeah, I think that we do need to do a deep dive on this subject, you know, a show on this subject, because it hits a lot of people that you're not even aware that they're dealing with stuff like this. But I agree with Barry. It's okay to admit you're dealing with stuff emotionally. Most importantly, it should be acceptable to look for and get help without being put into a crazy box. It's like they say, if you break your arm, you sprain your ankle, you're going to go to a doctor. to see about it.
Bar-
It's the same
yeah.
thing. If something breaks emotionally, if something breaks mentally, go see a doctor. There shouldn't be a stigma to it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Barry, for that. And everyone that's
Yes.
sticking, I hope you liked and subscribed. We need everyone to definitely show up and show out. But there is always the other side of sports that make you go, let's
Baseball
listen.
always.
Here's one that Guardians baseball fans will be interested in. A New York Yankees fan is suing the Yankees for $10 million after a bat swung by the Guardians' Jose Ramirez hit her in the head. Stephanie Duluk says she suffered a traumatic brain injury after the bat went flying into the stands. Her lawsuit accuses the Yankees of negligence, claiming uneven protective netting created a dangerous gap. The incident happened June 2nd at Yankee Stadium. The lawsuit is requesting damages of $10 million.
Yeah, I probably had to sue him too if I took a baseball to the head. If I'm at a NASCAR game and the car come in the stands, I'm gonna get some money too. So I'm gonna say it the same way.
But guys, when you bought that ticket behind the batter, you took that risk.
This is true. I wonder if that's gonna be a factor in the court case.
Okay, you took that risk, and I believe on your ticket it really indicates that hey, this seat has the potential to be dangerous.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure there's probably a disclaimer on the
And even
tickets.
with the NASCAR.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen disclaimers at jobs that said that I've like, and I'm just saying, there's got to be a little bit of wiggle room. But if she knew it, she signed it. Oh well.
Well, here's the thing. I think a lot of people sue, and they sue for an outrageous amount of money because they're hoping for a settlement.
Yeah,
It's
that's all it is.
It's a payday.
If she had a real traumatic brain injury, she could prove there's not some hooey, then maybe she's entitled to a little bit, but I don't think no $10 million.
So if
Trust
the
and
baseball
believe.
the
Go ahead,
baseball
Andre.
had went up in the stadium and she got hit in the head, would you think the same liability?
Great question, but they always trying to catch the ball, and most of them do
Okay.
get hit in the head.
And so it's those things are liabilities anyway.
But
Do she get to keep the bat and they sign it? That's good enough.
no, they threw it back. They threw the bat back.
What the bat?
Yeah, they threw it on the field. They did. They did throw the bat back
Well,
on
she
the
probably
field.
could ask for it. They probably give it.
I bet you they betted on that on the betting site if she throw it back or not. I'm just saying they betting on everything.
Well, let me rephrase that. She probably didn't throw it back, but someone threw it back. Okay. Now there is netting there, but what happened was the bat went between the netting and the protective shield. So they have a shield, they have the net, and it went in between that. So I don't know. That one is a 50-50. If it was me, 10,000, they got the money. 10 million, they have the money. I'm sure they have the money. What does she have to lose?
I think they released.
Might as well try. Give rich or die trying.
She might be able to get a boyfriend though.
I'm crazy anyway. Y'all know that.
Miss Andre, what you said?
I said she might get a boyfriend. He'll come over and apologize. He'll always come and see her after that.
I'm gonna mute her mic again.
I'm gonna get
She's
y'all.
saying some bad stuff.
You
Hank a
dating,
pank.
see, you're dating. Everybody on this show is over 21.
You have a point there, Miss Andre. You really do have a point. We are over 21, even though I'm 22. But
Okay. Why I'm only 21
See what
and I
mean?
look real good. I'm just kidding.
We talk.
I wish I was. No, I don't.
But I know we kind of went left on it. Let's see what Barry is saying. It's okay. Barry already said that. Okay, we have other notes in there. Exactly, Monique. Someone said exactly, Monique.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Miss Maureen said exactly, Monique.
Yeah. And then Lori just proved my point about the most litigation is about settling before it goes to court.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It won't even go there. That's true, Lori. And last but not least, absolutely with what is Katie saying?
Yankees definitely got the money. Go Red Sox.
Yeah, Yankees got the money. Talking about a stacked bench. They got a stacked bench.
You said go Red Sox. With that said, it's time for a drink. All right.
I'm gonna have me one as soon as we get off here.
No, let's go to this.
Sweet and very floral. And you know what? Based on the ingredients here, it's going to be well balanced and something that's just slightly floral, something slightly sweet and really fantastic. Now, having said that, it is a shaken cocktail. And you know what? We're going to start with a little bit of lemon juice. So give your lemon a bit of a roll just to soften it up a little bit. And what we need to do, besides needing a sharp knife, is we are going to measure, squeeze and measure.
Take your time.
Anyways, you measure it 1 ounce. This is totally messed up for a video now. Anyway, you need like 1 ounce of lemon juice here. And now that I've stumbled and everybody's looking at me kind of funny, no worries. Having said that, you need... Here.
He was cracking
now, to
me
even
up.
this out a little bit, we're going to use a 1-to-1 honey syrup. And when I say 1-to-1, that's 1 part water, 1 part honey. And you just heat it up enough to incorporate it. You don't want this to boil at all. We're going to use a total of 3/4 ounce or 22.5 mils. Now, your second ingredient will give you some orange notes. And for that, we're going to use a little bit of triple sec, but not a lot. This is just going to give you a little bit more sweetness. Not that you're looking for much, but it'll just give you some orange. I just repeated myself. Anyways, it's going to give you some orange notes. And you need 1/2 ounce or 15 mils. Now, the next part comes to our base spirit. Now, for that, I'm using some gin. I'm using a dry style gin. I'm using Tanqueray. Now, that'll give me some floral notes that goes with the juniper. However, while I'm thinking about this as I'm making it, I realized you can do some interesting things with this. For example, you could cut out the honey syrup and cut out the gin and then do something like an Irish mist or a Drambuie. Both of those are honey sweetened whiskeys, and both of which are different, both of which are fantastic. I really want to know what you would substitute in there. However, having said that, like I said, I'm using Tanqueray gin. We're going to use 2 ounces or 60 mils. And if you choose to actually substitute anything, you just have to remember, not only will your color be different, but you will have different varying levels of sweetness as well. Now, what we are going to do next is we're going to use some crushed ice. Just give yourself a good scoop or so. And what we'll do now is we're going to just shake this for a good 5 to 10 seconds just to get that level of chill that we want. All right, so pop that off. Pop that off with the strength of 1,000 dollops of honey and put it off to the side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a nice little goblet, serve it whatever you want. I'm going to add a little bit of crushed ice to this. And now we're just going to free pour this on top. Oh yeah, look at that. Grab yourself a little bit more crushed ice, just sort of fill up the top of this.
Too much ice.
And then garnish it with something that you really like a piece of mint, or maybe even, for example, just like a little bit of a lime coin with just enough meat on the backside so that if you needed to make an adjustment, you could for the flavor. And here we have some Greek honey. Now, I'm just going to use a bit of an oversized straw because I can.
And float the triple sec on top.
Oh, that's good. The gin comes through. You can taste the honey. It's clean, but it's not overpowering. And you get a little bit of that citrus. And I really, really like this. If you like this style of cocktail, take a look after the recipe card right over here.
Okay.
He's
gonna need some more gin in that.
Look, Here's my question: how many takes did he have to do? Because he seemed like he was
He was
struggling a
done.
little bit.
Yeah, because he didn't sip every time like I'm gonna feel. Add some more crushed ice to it.
He was
I
doing
was
the shot.
I was laughing so hard when I was watching
Yeah,
it. When
me
I
cracking
found
up.
that
I'm glad
video, I said, "This is so funny. I gotta send this one to August."
That'd be
one
me
definitely was.
when I'm trying to do a video. I'm like, "Hello, hi, I'm Nitra." I'm like, "Wait a minute, who am I going to?" Like I'm some tawdry heifer from '80s. I'm Nitra, and I don't think you should do that.
Oh gosh. Wow. We laughed through the funnies. We had great drinks that we could share with you. Yes, we are at the top of the hour, but we never leave you just like that. We have to definitely let you know. Miss Andrea, this your saying for this weekend. You took
He
that.
said, he said, follow your heart, but take your brain with you.
Mm.
And don't let nobody say that you're insane, because you know what? You can just take off and get on the plane, take a vacation, and come back regular. And I'm gonna tell anyway. I was
She over
good for
here
that.
popping and rocking and rapping. I love it. Thank you
I'm
so
about to go
much
meet
for
my friend
joining us.
Tito and Jack, and
Okay.
and maybe even Bartles and James.
All right now, all
Heather Ma
right.
said hello, and make sure you send us all some of that potato salad. You guys enjoy your weekend. Miss Mo, what do you want to end with?
Nitra.
I just want to tell everybody thank you for joining us. This was so much fun today, taking a little break from the politics and everything. It was refreshing. And now I'm going to go watch that movie, Passing.
I hear you. Anitra.
Tangeray and Crown, Tangeray, and I'm toe down now. I'm gonna have my cup all the time because I gotta get mine, and you gotta get yours, and we're gonna be fine. Okay, I'm done.
Just make sure you like and subscribe. Over to you, Miss
Yay.
Andrea.
Well, after listening to Anitra, I think I'm gonna have to get some Crown Royal.
We love our Canadian friends.
I don't drink.
Oh Lord.
Okay, one person can make a difference.
Absolutely. And from our house to yours this weekend, everybody that's celebrating a birthday today, we wish you a happy birthday. We hope that you enjoy your weekend and enjoy the month of August because it is a special day. Enjoy yourselves, and we'll see you back here on Tuesday at 7:30. Don't let any other show steal you away. Come on back. We got the real. And with that said,
Thanks
have
for
a good one.
Love you. Bye.